The origin of Mrs. Freeze. Let me explain. Mr. Freeze is one of Batman's most iconic villains, with his main difference from a majority of Batman's other enemies being that he is a rather sympathetic character. Victor was a scientist married to his wife, Nora, who was a ballerina. Together, they were a perfect couple with a bright future ahead of them until the day Nora was diagnosed with an untreatable cancer. This news derailed everything, and although Nora was ready to face it on her own, Victor spent every moment trying to find a cure, but as time went on, he could not. So instead of losing the woman he loved forever, he cryogenically froze her until he could find a cure. During that time, a terrible accident occurred, turning Victor into the criminal Mr. Freeze. But even then, everything he did was to further his experiments to save his wife. What you may not know, however, is that he actually did save his wife. Kinda. Lex Luthor tried to help Mr. Freeze by giving him the serum he used to create Bizarro, and after modifying it heavily, Victor used it on Nora, which brought her back. However, the cancer was still a problem, and Victor decided to replicate the accident that turned him into Mr. Freeze to slow the cancer to a point where it just did not matter. This worked and the couple were reunited, but Victor was still a criminal, so the two began a crime spree to get enough cash so they could live a comfortable life alone. Unfortunately, as they committed more and more crimes, something became clear. This was not the Nora Victor remembered. It was revealed that the serum given by Lex Luthor was deteriorating her mental health, which culminated in Nora leaving Victor and going on her own crime spree. Leaving Mr. Freeze with no other option, he and Batman teamed up to take down Mrs. Freeze. And it was going to work until Victor betrayed Batman. Here, he offered to help Nora once more, only to be repaid by Nora trying to kill him. Batman did save his life, but Victor's supposed purpose in life was now gone, as Nora no longer needed him or loved him, with her instead going on to be Mrs. Freeze, the villain.